All right, this is gonna be RCI's training video for cleaning the strainers on the UVs. So right now you can see we have the filter off, but when you have it in auto and the filtration system is going through and you have all these VFDs running, you may start to notice that some of the pressure on the equipment outside is not what it was. That's usually because the strainer baskets on the UVs are getting clogged up. So we're gonna walk you through on how to take them apart and clean them. So the first thing you wanna do, obviously, is make sure everything is off. So you got all these VFDs are off, VFDs are off, and then you're gonna make sure with the VFDs being off, your filter is gonna be off. The next thing we need to do is, the guys are doing it right now, they're gonna close off all the valves to this UV. They're taking apart the bolts. And this piece right here is the UV strainer. That's the part that we're gonna be cleaning. So the guys are working the flanges off. Here, let me get a good look at it while he's doing it. In this video too, so we're in land 4502 at the Shrek splash pad. This one also, you can see it down there, it's that green valve. That valve also has a screen on it. We're gonna take that apart for you too, so that you know how to take it out, clean the screen, and make sure everything's running properly. Again, so you should, when you first open the part, this is probably gonna have to be done pretty often. But as time goes along and everything starts to settle, you don't have as much construction debris and everything, you shouldn't have to change this out as much. But first couple months, maybe to a year, might be a little annoying for you. Let's see here, they got the UV coming apart. And they're gonna pull out the strainer. See the strainer right there, they got to pull back a little bit. There you go. All right, take a look at that strainer. All right, you can see it's pretty clean. It's not too bad, but you'll see it sometimes where, here, let me see the other side of it, silly. Inside of here, you'll see a bunch of debris and junk. You'll just take it over to the hose that's over there in the corner, and you can rinse it out. Here, go ahead and rinse it out just a little bit. We'll go ahead and, here, let me go ahead. It'd be nice if this thing had a nozzle on it. And you hit it from the other side like so. Get all the debris out of there. And that's probably good enough because there's really not that much in there right now. Turn off your hose. All right. And then these guys are gonna work on putting it back together. They went ahead and cleaned off the gaskets and everything just to be safe. Pull it back a little bit, slide it back in there, put your gaskets. Yeah, don't forget them on either side. All right, and they're gonna tighten up the bolts and that's done. It's as easy as that. But again, when you start noticing that the play features outside are not getting as much power as they should be, they're not spraying as hard as they should be, that's when you probably have to clean the strainers, the strainer pot to the pump, maybe the UV strainers, and then also on this big behemoth over here, you have the main play feature for Shrek, and it's got that green, that one valve that's got a strainer on it as well. That one gets really clogged up as well. So, but we're gonna show you how to open that up and clean it. All right. Yep. All right. Now we're gonna do this valve strainer. You can see this also has a UV on it, so when you go to clean it, you're also gonna wanna clean the UV filter on this one as well. And then this valve right here. Oh yeah. Don't forget to close the valve. Yep, always make sure your valves are closed on both sides so we can limit the amount of water. So you see you got one on this side, one on this side. That one's already closed. Our next step is going to be cleaning the strainer pot that goes to the pump. I'm just going to go ahead and close this while the guys are taking the bolts off the other one. Does that one have it too? I don't think so. It's inside? No, I don't think so. I don't see I think this is the only strainer on this one. Cause see, look like this. Unless it's underneath. I don't think it's underneath though. All right. Zach is working on loosening up the strap up there so that way they can actually pick this up and take the strainer out. Hey, do you have Jay's number with Universal?
Yeah.
He just tried to call me. They want to see what he needed.
Mira, vamos a quitar esta. Esta y esta. Para poder hacer. Vamos a quitar esta.
Take apart that one too. Maybe make it a little easier.
I'm just taking some shit apart for a video real quick and forward and then
Pues ya saliendo esto, ya lo sacamos.
Yeah.
Le quitamos esto y sale más fácil.
¿sí?
Sí.
Bueno,
There goes the strainer. Oh, well. There it goes. You can see that one's already pretty junked up. Yeah, so this one definitely needed to be clean. We'll take it back up there to where the hose bib is and wash it off. Yeah, we can clean those too. Might have to pull some stuff out with your fingers, but just want to get it as clean as you possibly can. All right. See, Sally's working on the gaskets.
Este es el otro que está aquí, ¿no?
Then they'll slide in the
Ahora sí poner eso.
valve, the cleaned valve.
tiene fierro abajo. Vamos a subir. Ahí está.
I got all the holes lined up so the bolts go back in.
No queda puro centro. Ahí está.
No.
Levántala poquito.
All right, I'm gonna let the guys finish on that one. So I'm gonna start to clean this strainer pot. Again, we're gonna make sure our pump is off. It'd be very dangerous to work with that if it was on this. Make sure my water is closed here, coming in, and then my next valve is closed because you're gonna wanna empty this water out. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this winterization, let it start draining. You'll probably see a lot of Alright. Put my glasses down. Alright, when you're doing this, you want to go diagonal so you release the same amount of pressure on each side. Some of these are a little more difficult. I need to put the phone down real quick. All right. All right, then we can take off our lid. There's a lot of suction going on right now, so it might be a little difficult. We'll put the phone down. Got the suction off. Remove this. Put it to the side. Open this back up. Alright, want to make sure you keep up with this gasket. Alright, you can see already the dirt built up in here. Not too bad inside the strainers, but I'm letting it drain. So with this valve closed, that means it's only was filled up until this point. So it's just removing all the water. Which it's only a little bitty winterization pipe, so it might take a minute, but it'll go out. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. You can see there's a little bit of debris in there, but as you can see in there, it's pretty dirty. So once we get these out, get the guys to kind of scoop out some of it. All right, I'm gonna go up here, start cleaning this basket. Not sure how great of a view you're gonna get. Hey, Everett, can you come hold this phone?
Oh, hold the phone.
Or if you want to do it, it don't matter.
Yeah, what you?
I'm gonna do it right above this screen.
Got you. To see if we can.
Now I told Reedy. All right, so that's cleaning the baskets. Hey, Sally, we're gonna have to clean down in there too. See how dirty it is? Yeah. So before you put the strainer baskets back in there, here, let's take a look at it. While you can see, there's a lot of debris in there, and you want to get a little bit into the pipe. Want to get out a lot of that. You may need a shop vac. Probably a shop vac is probably a smart idea when you're doing this. Get a lot of this stuff. Shelly right now is pushing the water into the pipe so that it goes out the winterization. That's also a smart thing too. Oh, I didn't think about that. You can also take this hose, because this hose will reach all the way down there. Here, I'm gonna hand it to you. All right, so I just helped him pull the hose. He's got it all the way down there. And what you can do now is, oh shit, I gotta turn it on. Duh. It'd be nice if we had a nozzle on it. But you turn it on, he's gonna work on pushing all that dirt and grime to that winterization pipe, get it out that way. Now he grabbed some of the big stuff with his hand so it wouldn't clog up the winterization, but all that small dirt and everything, can push that to the winterization. And see it's coming out. Probably worth it to try and, yeah, I was gonna say. Shop vac will definitely be more useful to you, but I can already feel that almost everything is out of the bottom. We're just getting small pieces of dirt at this point. It'll be all right. Like, there's really not that much in there anymore. You can already tell it's getting pretty clear. Oh, hold on, don't do anything. Try to squeeze it shut, the water. You can just try and push some of this out. All right, told him to turn off the hose because it was filling up the pipe. I'm gonna let the water go down a little bit and then stir it back up. Again, this is gonna be much better having a wet vac to get this out. But in the meantime, this should be good enough. Now with this process, you're obviously gonna have to clean the floor a little bit after the fact. It's gonna be part of it. All right. Now the last step of this, I just think it'll be fine now. All right. Now the last step of this, first thing I like to do is put the gasket for the strainer back on here, just so we don't forget it. All right, and then put the strainer baskets back in there. Oh yeah, forgot. You can see the little indentation right there. That's for this. See how it slides in there? There we go.
Nah, you had it. So all the shit from the section.
Yeah. All right. And we got our lid. And then we want to tighten these up diagonal from each other. Just get them all a little tight. And then when you actually go to tighten them, you want to do them across diagonal from each other always. So when Sally does this one, I'm going to do this one. When you do this one, next one you need to tighten is this one. And you just go around.
Y'all ain't stripped that same fucking ball.
All right.
No.
So now once you get everything tightened, all right, you can open this back up and you should see the water go back into it. That way you know. Oh, need to make sure this winterization is closed so that it doesn't keep coming out. And we open up this valve. And you should see it fill back up with water. And that is cleaning strainers, UV strainers. I hope this helps.